Pennsylvania, King Coal once met paychecks for families. The campaign promises by the president-elect were to bring jobs back. Full Measure correspondent Lisa Fletcher went to coal country to find the line between hope and reality.
Coal has fueled the economy of southwestern Pennsylvania for more than a century.
My father was in the coal mine, and that's the way I supported my family.
For Bill and Tina Allen, it's the only way of life they know.
I have coal dust in my blood. It's how, for generations, our family's been provided, been taken care of, put food on our table, clothes, housed us.
Coal country is now Trump country.
We're going to put the miners back to work. We're going to put the miners back to work.
Campaign promises turned blue states red, but whether they can be fulfilled may be a more difficult matter.
We're going to get those mines opened. Oh, coal country, what they've done.
Tina Allen is a lifelong Democrat, but voted for Trump.
You know, he said about clean coal, that he'd bring coal mining back.
Was there something he said that made you believe that he could make good on his promise to bring coal back?
Well, I just think that Donald Trump is a person that what he says, he tries to do.
A decade ago, coal generated almost 50% of U.S. energy. Today, that number is closer to 30%. As demand for coal drops, so does the need for miners.
I knew he was shutting down. I'm trying to tell these guys, mine is shutting down. They're like, no, it ain't.
Dave Baer spent 17 years hauling equipment underground at Emerald Mine here in Greene County. He's one of the lucky few who prepared for what he says was inevitable. Other miners weren't as fortunate.
I know what they're going to. They're losing houses, clearing out the 401k.
Baer now spends his days as a counselor.
Hey, are you still looking for a diesel mechanic?
Helping out-of-work miners find new careers or return to school for training.
You don't have nothing coming in on the books, you know?
A job his boss, Amy Gatz, says grows more challenging each time Donald Trump claims he'll bring back coal.
Do you worry about how much these out-of-work miners are hanging their future on his words, though, hanging on this belief that the coal mines are going to be back to what they were?
Yeah, it is concerning. It's very concerning. I mean, again, I don't know what he's going to do, but I just think the economy just doesn't support what's being said, and that kind of worries me. And I think that they're in for just another hit.
I question, my fellow miners when they said, well, Trump's going to bring back coal. And I would say, okay, how?
Blair Zimmerman heads the county commission. But for 40 years, he mined coal, just like his father and grandfather. He says it will take more than promises for coal to come back.
The only way you can really bring back coal is these coal-fueled power plants that have been shut down would have to be brought back up online. To bring them back up after a shutdown would be a major cost to these companies. Are they willing to invest in that?
Many energy economists say no. Since the boom in natural gas began in 2008, it has become both a cheaper and cleaner energy source, and now fires most of the nation's electric power plants. Clean air regulations put pressure on the coal industry as well. This plant in Maysville, West Virginia, was built to be the cleanest coal-fired electric facility in the region. But just up the road, the Hatfield plant went through a similar $800 million conversion and was still shut down because it cost too much to run.
I think when somebody says, I'm going to reopen the mines, I'm going to bring back the steel mills, that's exactly what was said, and that, I think, gave a lot of false hope.
I love these guys. I worked with them. I know their struggles, with work, with their families. I lived the same thing myself, but a lot of these guys aren't going to get called back to the coal industry. And I feel bad for them, but that's just a fact of life.
Both Blair and Amy told us that for every miner that loses their job, it affects 4 other people. So we saw cafes, shops that sell, industrial work clothes, steel-toed boots, all shut down because there just wasn't the economy to support it.
I'll bet.
Yeah, we did reach out to the Trump team, asked them about their coal plan, and they never got back to us.
Okay. Thanks so much, Lisa. Very interesting.